Greetings, this is Miss Jackson. Here is the page 123, Lesson 9 Extra Practice that has come home. Problem 1. Karina goes on a hike. She brings a notebook, a pencil, and a camera. The weight of each item is shown in the chart. What is the total weight of all 3 items? So here we can see the chart, we can see the 3 items listed, and we can see each of their weights. What it wants to know is the total weight when we put all of those together. This is one where we can just add the 3 weights together, but I would do them no more than stacking 2 at a time. So we have 312 grams for the notebook and 10 grams for the pencil. The kids love to use the standard algorithm. They're not always the best coming into 3rd grade with it because it's something that was very new to them towards the end of 2nd grade. So one thing that I would say, one big mistake that happens often is kids don't line up the numbers correctly. Sometimes what I will see is kids that come in and they put the 10 here, and that's going to get them the wrong answer by a lot because this 10 now looks like a 100. So if you're going to use a standard algorithm, please be very careful with it. Make sure you stack everything in the right place, which I know you were taught in 2nd grade, but it's just such a simple mistake to make. So be very careful when you're lining up your numbers. From there, we start in the ones column. 2 plus 0 is 2, 1 plus 1 is 2, 3 plus nothing is 3. So we have 322 grams for the notebook and the pencil. Onto that, we need to add the camera. Again, be very careful about your place value when you're stacking this. And your child may not be comfortable with this. This is called the standard algorithm. There are many other ways to add numbers together, and we will look at several of those throughout the year. And I've had kids that they have very different ways of doing this, and they never touch the standard algorithm, and that's okay. But if your child likes the standard algorithm, and by the end of the year, they've used it enough throughout 2nd grade and 3rd that they're starting to feel a little bit better about it. If they want to use the standard algorithm, that's fine. We just have to be careful about all the moves we make with it, lining it up and then carrying stuff over or regrouping. Okay, starting in the ones column, 2 plus 5 is 7. In the tens column, 2 tens plus 6 tens is 8 tens. And lastly, in the hundreds, 3 hundreds plus 3 hundreds is 6 hundreds. We have a total of 687 grams. Problem 2. Together, a horse and its rider weigh 729 kilograms. The horse weighs 625 kilograms. How much does the rider weigh? I really like for this problem to start introducing kids to the strip diagram for addition and subtraction. And we looked a little bit at that briefly last week. We will start to look at it more in the coming weeks as we really get into addition and subtraction word problems. So let's look at what that looks like here. We know that together, a horse and its rider weigh 729 kilograms. The horse weighs 625, and that could be represented here. How much does the rider weigh? So that's the horse. Here's the rider. We don't know how much the rider weighs. What we have is a total. We have one part. We're missing the other part. To find that, we're going to have to subtract. And I'm going to show 2 ways here to subtract. The first is going to be with the standard algorithm. Just like in addition, we're going to start in the ones column. 9 minus 5 is 4. 2 minus 2 is 0. 7 minus 6 is 1. When you use the standard algorithm, or when you use really any method to solve this, you should always check your subtraction with addition. To do that, you're going to add up the 2 smaller numbers, and it should give us the total that we started with. So let's start in the ones column. 5 plus 4 is 9, 2 plus 0 is 2, 6 plus 1 is 7. We have that same number, so we know that our answer here is correct. Now, subtraction is one of the most difficult things for students to do, and some students do not like to take away, and they don't have to. Another way to find the answer would be to use a number line and to add up. So we know there's 625 kilograms here for the horse. We know we need to get to a total of 700. Oh, I just miswrote that. 729 kilograms, which would include the horse and the rider. So what we have to do is hop up the number line from 625 to 729. Well, right away I can do a big 100 hop because I'm pretty good at adding 100 to a number. If I add 100 to 625, I'm at 725. And then I'm going to add up 4 more. If I add 4 more, I go from 725 to 729. To find the answer, you just find the total value of your hops. 100 plus 4 equals 104. And that's that same answer there. Now, I took a great big 100 hop to start and then a 4 hop because I was comfortable with that. Some kids may be more comfortable hopping in tens. And then when they get to this part right here, maybe to hop by ones if they're not able to just do that 4 jump all at once. And that's okay. So there are 2 different methods. There are many more methods to subtraction than this. So if these don't work as we go throughout the year, we can always look at some other options. Okay, that's it for this page of extra practice. Please feel free to reach out if you have any questions. Thank you.